It's finally here, isn't it? This much-delayed rematch. Dillian Whyte clamoured for it. Alexander Povetkin said, you want it, you've got it. Here it is. The rumble on the rock reaches its crescendo. It's scheduled for 12 rounds. There aren't many that think we are going to need the 3 scoring judges at ringside for this one, because these two have both been on the deck quite a bit in recent fights. But who is going to land the decisive blow in this one? Will it be 2-0 for Povetkin, or will Whyte get his revenge? Well, you heard the introduction there of Harold Knight, part of the training team, who was part of the Lennox Lewis team for a number of years, and Harold, the old super featherweight, has said he really wants to get an early blow there for Whyte, and he hasn't got his legs under him at all here, Povetkin, and he's really all over the place. Oh, that's incredible. He's in big trouble early, catches a left hook, needs to settle himself down here. Less than a minute to go. Boy, oh boy, these guys are throwing howitzers.
Nick, I don't think a single shot landed clean yet. I think they were all glancing off the gloves onto the target. A lot of that was just the sheer weight and the force behind the shots, pushing Povetkin off balance, in my opinion, there.
Well, I agree with you. I didn't see anything clean. Look,
he's certainly dangerous coming back, and he doesn't seem hurt. He just seems to be a little bit of an issue with his balance. He keeps having that was a good shot from Whyte.
And he's taking it much better than the other ones. And Whyte really loads up with that right hook. Just about to say, Harold Knight was saying we've got to establish the jab. Well,
the jab was great at the start, wasn't it, Nick? He landed a really good jab and just did it again then.
Well, that's an explosive start to this one. Bambi on ice stuff from Povetkin. We'll be hoping he's got his legs under him now.
Good shot.
Oh, a good one, and Povetkin just rolls with it.
It's a faster start than I expected, Nick. I assumed and I thought that we'd have a little bit of a feeling out process, a bit more respect between both fighters, having both been on the floor last time when they fought.
Well, Whyte isn't holding back. He's throwing big stuff here. He does leave himself open when he does that.
That's a nice combination, nice counter. Right hand there, nice little move, slip right hand.
Povetkin felt it as well. The legs just buckled momentarily again. It's almost like he needed that to just wake himself up that first minute, Povetkin. It just wasn't here. Body shot. Povetkin rolls away again. Claiming the centre of the ring here. Well, that was a fast start, as you said. I think a lot of people thought, we'll have a nice, steady, ease your way into this one.
I certainly did.
That is beautiful work. That's how you're supposed to look. Okay? When you hurt him, you keep your hands up. You're going to throw wide shots. You're going to get desperate. Okay? You're going to get desperate. So all we got to do is stay tight.
Yeah, it was just here, there, and everywhere, wasn't he, in that opening minute, Povetkin?
I think every shot just missed by like a millimetre, but that was the big shot that we said landed, and he took it well, Povetkin. But very fast pace for the first round, considering I was expecting both fighters, and I think a lot of people probably was.
I think it's risky from Whyte as well. I mean, it's a bit all or nothing, this strategy. He's either going to bomb him out of there very early, or he might get caught again. Rolling the dice here, Whyte. A very positive start from him, nevertheless.
Speaking of another heavyweight rematch, Joshua Ruiz, just no chances taken.
Top of the head, and again, he's a little bit off balance again. Sorry to interrupt you, Paul.
Okay. no chances taken, just felt like, you know, just win the fight and comfortably. And once you got the win, that's it. Don't engage, don't get involved. Dillian Whyte has just thrown that plan absolutely out the window. He's coming in, he's taking chances, and he's going for it.
He's reddening up all over the place, isn't he? Povetkin on his torso, rolling up against those ropes.
Yeah.
Hasn't managed to land anything of any note himself yet, the Russian, but as Dillian Whyte will attest, he only needs one chance. You know, when they were talking about this rematch first off as well, a lot of people were saying, you know, even though it was Whyte that lost, the fight probably took more out of Povetkin than it did out of Whyte.
Yeah. Heavy knockdowns himself, you know, in that fight, and good shot again there from Whyte.
Textbook. Get off with the jab, bring the right cross into play.
There hasn't been a person to finish that sentence. There hasn't been a person that's been in the ring with Dillian Whyte and had an easy night. You know, Anthony Joshua included. He's a tough night's work for anyone. Just looking a bit unsteady on his feet, Povetkin, and he did in the first round, even before anything major landed. He caught a little bit of a shot around the back of the head. Nothing too big or too eye-catching. Just doesn't seem like his balance is the best at the moment.
It's really strange.
Little bump under the left eye of Povetkin as well, bit of bruising.
Yeah, Whyte has been a bit more thoughtful and a bit more patient in this second round, which means we haven't quite had the fireworks. The left hand does land from Povetkin. Not through that time. Oh, and again, he's every time he throws that left hand, you're just thinking, oh, what's going to happen? We all know what happens if Alexander Povetkin lands clean. Another man you know very, very well, a fellow Liverpudlian, David Price, absolutely wiped out by Povetkin, having previously put him on the floor. He is always dangerous.
Devastating shot and very good, obviously, recuperation. You know, good shot there from Povetkin.
Yeah, and it was the right hand as well.
Just glanced off the back of the head of Whyte.
That was pretty crude and wild. Well, that was better, right on the belt.
Ручки повыше, хорошо. Повнимательнее, понял?
Чего не получается, не получается?
Саша, заходи, перед ним не оставайся. Заходишь без удара, с ударом дерни.
So, not quite the drama there, but there is the textbook jab cross.
Good shot. Sometimes they're the offsetting shots. You know, you're expecting a fast 1-2, but there's a pause between them. Catches it out. Certainly caught Povetkin out there. Boxing well, Dillian Whyte. He's taken too many chances for my liking, but he's his own man, and this is his game plan. This is what he's coming to do. 2 good rounds off him. See Povetkin trying to squat down there, trying to get the strength back in his legs. There's something up with his legs.
It's just not moving very well at all. But here we are in round 3 then. He's been very, very watchful, the Russian. Slow to get going, but it's only going to take one to land clean and detonate. Oh, Whyte landed there. There's those big looping right hands, and he is loading up with his shots, Whyte. There's the jab again. You hear Harold Knight just saying, there you go. I mean, that is there for him.
People forget as well with Whyte, he's had extensive experience in K1, kickboxing, Thai boxing, MMA. You know,
hello.
He slipped on the Toblerones on the side, the advertising. He's had a lot of experience in K1, MMA. I remember watching a spar with him and Rampage Jackson. And after 4 rounds, Dillian put the shin pads on and kicked for 4 rounds as well. You know, he's a tough man. He's experienced in all the rough stuff inside.
Povetkin not able to land clean there.
Oh, good
He
shot from
landed
Whyte.
clean there, though. Whyte rocked him back with that right hand. Well, that's got his attention, hasn't it? And he follows up with a big right hand over the top as well, and Povetkin has taken it and taken it well.
Staying patient, Dillian Whyte. He knows what to expect from Povetkin. He knows it's not over till it's over. As you said before, we've seen him hurt bad before off the likes of David Price and others, and he still comes back.
And he kept his wits about him against Whyte in that first fight. Like we said earlier in the evening, Paul, that wasn't some lucky punch he just pulled out on somewhere. But when Whyte got sloppy, he set it up perfectly and delivered brilliantly. So he's taken a couple of good right hands here, Povetkin. I'd like to see a lot more of that jab because it's there for him all day, isn't it?
First shot that he landed was that jab, and it was a clean, solid jab. Knocked the head back of Povetkin. Sure, it'd feel like a right hand of many other fighters being hit with a jab of someone of Dillian Whyte's size and stature.
There it is. Two more. He can make this night very easy for himself if he wants to, Whyte. Sit behind that jab. Again, looking for the big right hand. Taken a couple really well in this round earlier, Povetkin, and that was a really solid, unprofessional performance in that third.